Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers!
Woo!
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, for me, I realized that I forgot to mute it after watching you last night.
Yeah, I just
So I
had the same
started
thing.
hearing it twice, and I'm like, ah.
It's fine, like, that's how stereo sound works, isn't it?
If stereo sound had a delay of like 2 words.
Oh god,
What's
wouldn't that send
stereo
people
sound?
crazy though?
Little
Just like,
bit.
do a delay on the right hand side by half a second.
Yeah, no.
Yep. That is a technique used in music, like binaural something.
Yeah. No, I have
You
done
see,
some
but it
study
works in
tuning
music, but it doesn't really work for conversation.
class. Kind of music, but otherwise, how is everyone?
Super.
Doing decent.
It's a little bit chilly.
It is a wee
Yeah,
bit
a little
chilly.
bit.
Yeah. We're below 20 degrees overnight. Let's go.
Jealous.
Got up to 33 today.
Gross.
God, I miss the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
No, you
I-
don't.
Overrated.
I don't.
Overrated.
Look, I'm just saying, if someone sent an army of tigers to, destroy the sun, I wouldn't complain too much.
Why
Yes.
specifically
How
tigers?
people amass armies of tigers all the time. Such a common phrase.
Yeah, I mean, if we toss
done so
enough,
often.
if we toss enough tigers at the issue, surely one of them will eventually win.
Listen, they're big cats. It's basically a ball of yarn. It's probably fine. I don't know.
It's a reference to a song.
I figured.
I bet if the sun saw a tiger coming at it, it'd go away.
Yeah, I think so.
Especially an army of tigers.
Yep. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't park my car in here, and then it just leave.
Just disappears. Hides forever in the
Mhm.
void.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just trying to think if I've got any real announcements. Wednesday, I'm doing like a design/development stream for stuff. But I'm mostly experimenting with simultaneous streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. We're going to see how that thing goes. Because I've been hearing some...
Simultaneous streaming, baby. Yeah.
I've been hearing
Rule
some
3.
pretty concerning rumors regarding Twitch. So
Ruh-roh.
yeah, no, it's yeah. And with the increases to the subscriptions and everything else like that, so I'm looking to diversify a little bit more. Also, I'm told it's easier to monetize on YouTube than it is on Twitch. And that
There you
is
go.
and that is an eventual goal. Otherwise, preparations for Rust Hinge are ongoing. I have 2 out of the 4 players ready and raring to get their characters written and set to go. So we're hoping to start somewhere in mid-August.
Got any teasers for us?
I'm hoping to get as many new players as possible, or at least people who aren't overly familiar with Pathfinder 2.
Recruit some from the other side.
Well, I'm not always. It's always weird to put it like that. It's just like, here's a cool system that I love. I want to show you how I do with it.
Yeah.
Got me on Chromecast while you lay down. That's okay, Eldritch. It's
That's fair.
fine.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
Look, I'd have me on PlayStation if I could stand the sound of my own voice. But otherwise, I don't really have much else in the way of announcements. So how about we do our player introductions instead?
Do that.
Veliana.
Hello, it's me. I am Andrew. I am J-Reach in chat, and I play Veliana Scordata. Fun fact, I just realized that I forgot to
Let's see. Look.
get one together.
Look, your fun facts have been extremely good. If you want to pass this week, that's fine.
No passing.
Like, I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, let's go with let's go with the Dalinex was not actually the first dragon that Velion ever owned. When she was younger, her parents actually had a house drake, which is just a fancy name for pseudo dragon, if I'm not mistaken. Which actually, I think Dalinex is also a house drake. So,
Alright, he's Dalinex the Mighty.
he's definitely mightier, and it was one of those things that she had that pet, and then she hit a certain point in her life, and that was no longer her pet.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Alright, and Tara?
Oh, hi, I'm Nikki. I play Antara, the KL champion. I'll be cauliflower in chat. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Um,
Oh, I've caught the players tripping.
Not a character fun fact, but a Nikki fun fact. I am caffeine free for several days for the first time in a very long time, and I'm dying.
Hell yeah.
So brain is lagging. Fun fact.
Really
Fun
good
fact.
of you.
Right.
Zero pressure.
Yeah. Wow. Just drink that caffeine real loud, Nick. Oh.
I have a coffee right
Um,
beside me.
And Tara actually does not know what gender Rapstallion is.
Mm-hmm.
She's assuming male.
Assuming?
That's not been confirmed though.
Maybe they don't have the same genders as
Yeah.
other things do.
I kind of assumed like they're kind of reptilian. They'd probably have like a hemipene, like
Yep.
a lot of lizards and snakes, but
Yep.
I don't know.
It could be
Oh, yeah.
completely magical.
Yeah, it could just be mind magic
It could take 3. Who knows?
or more.
It's a different planet. We don't know how they do
Yeah.
it.
Everyone should have a good cloaca, though.
Yeah, you cannot
Multi-purpose.
underrate a good cloaca.
This just evolved.
Why doesn't it?
And I haven't even begun talking. This is fantastic.
We're just setting
Well,
the
We
bar.
had to
so
do a
you're
lot
now
of heavy
Bill.
lifting last week. Not out of our system yet.
It's not out of your system yet.
Alright, well, Compostifer.
Hello, I'm Bill. I'm playing Compostifer, the undead investigator, giant shambling pile of rotting compost. And here's Crudy in the chat. Compostifer, for a short period of time, worked for princesses. They ran a delivery service called Princesses Eats to Atari and other surrounds. Princesses started making food, and they had a little like 3-wheeled tuk-tuk bike thing that they would make their deliveries on.
Aw. Kind of adorable, I like that. Was
were
Compostifer
quickly
actually paid a
fired.
living... Okay. I was about to say, was Compostifer paid a living wage?
No.
No. An undead rage.
That's why you need to unionize.
Yeah, unions have won against animated mob boss dolls. Don't fare well. They saw the exit and took it.
We call
And-
them the Union Busters.
This is why
Yeah.
kobolds don't often go to Atari. Not anymore, anyway. Oof. Felix.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Nick, Mother Maxwell in chat. I play the elven fighter Felix von Fabra. In our last episode, Felix sent a note with a hobgoblin mercenary to the holds of Beltskin to deliver a message. That message in Orcish script and Elven handwriting simply said, "He's alive."
Aww.
Okay.
You've had that prepped for a while, haven't you?
Yep.
I can appreciate that. Well, my name is Matthew, also known as Obscura. The lovely avatar you're seeing on the screen at the moment is Deaton. Otherwise, I am the GM for Tabletop Obscura. Once again, I'll be Tabletop Obscura in the chat. Otherwise, fun fact, I got up at 5 a.m. this morning for a video game. I haven't
Neat.
done that since, I'm pretty damn sure, Pokemon Red, when it first came out on Game Boy.
That's a
Why
lie.
did you do this?
That's a lie?
Yeah, we got up for a Starbound update one time.
Oh god, we did
Oh,
too.
Starbound! That throws me
Right.
back. Holy.
But
We
that
got-
that was like nearly like what 9 years ago or 10 years ago.
I have hundreds of hours on that game.
Right?
Like for real.
I don't have enough hours in that game.
I think I like breached 1,000 hours and I was like, I have no life.
I
Look.
don't like playing those games by myself.
Yeah.
Which
Look,
I
there-
got it with a buddy, and then we just never played together.
So it wasn't Starbound, it wasn't Pokemon Red. What video game were you playing early this morning?
Warframe.
Ah,
Of course.
there we go.
Yeah.
What? It was TennoCon this morning. I got free stuff.
Neat.
Cool
For some
story, bro.
reason, my
More dragons.
my chibi buttons don't working at the moment.
I've been robbed.
Outrage.
Chibi
That's
needs to
it.
be let out of the cage.
No, look, I can do it manually.
I'm unfollowing. This
There we
is
go.
bullshit.
But you have to
Ah.
see the like little overlay thing.
I can tolerate that if I get chibi Deaton.
Well, the overlay actually looks like a cage, so
Put him in his box.
I've been
Yeah.
vindicated.
Oh my god,
Well-
there's nearly 30 requests. I'm so behind.
Well, Nick doesn't know how to address the WOD requests, so
Yeah, dude.
On it.
you do just don't.
Just
Okay,
doesn't.
Just
cool.
doesn't.
Cool. Well, who remembers what happened last week? And I say that knowing someone kind of has notes, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless anyone else wants to take the floor.
I got a
Don't let me.
dog. People got angry at me for getting a dog, and then
you
we.
got a dog?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Oh,
refusing to
what?
heal Felix at this point.
That
Oh,
happened
whoa.
like halfway through.
And then
Drama.
we fought some hobgoblins, and I sent one of them on a mission.
You should mention that you took on the curse from the dog, and I
The
told
dog
you.
was cursed, so I fixed
The
that.
dog was cursed. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's good that you fixed the dog curse. That
No, he
Right.
took the curse on himself, and I was like, "You do that, I won't heal
so
you."
Felix is now cursed.
But the dog's fine, right?
The dog is
Yeah.
fine.
Felix made the right call.
See?
No.
Listen, you can all stand there and judge, but you all know for 100% fact
Mhm.
that if Compostifer was there, he would have taken that curse.
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
me
I
and
saved
Max would also
Compostifer.
do that
Uh,
for like an animal, but Antar is like not okay with it.
to do a little additions that Nick missed. So we ended up because we exited out of the Ayadara into the observatory. Oh, it's not letting. There we go. Oh, we're not even up there. I was pinging on the observatory. So we got out there, and Sakuachi was like, "Hey, we're pressed for time," because she was and her group was followed, and we were suddenly attacked by hobgoblins belonging to the Obsidian Oath, a new group of mostly bandits that were formed after the whole Iron Fang invasion shtick. Gossip around is that they follow a hag. She was split up from Riddleson and Fionora, who are somewhere, or Fionara, that's writing, which are somewhere in this ghost-haunted city, which is kind of defies all logic, as there's some sort of illusion effect that is distorting, traversing through the city.
That started around the same time as the missing moment.
Start around the same time as the missing moment. The observatory is the key, and it's not a person.
Yeah, but no, the observatory is not in fact a person.
The effect.
Oh, I know.
Not caused by a person.
Aww.
But we know that the telescope, before it was moved to bring it in line with Castrovel, thank you, I was blanking. Castrovel was probably pointing somewhere between the stars. I'm thinking it was the same place as the Eox telescope, which would bring it kind of in line with Asoyo, which kind of is in line with the hobgoblins that are throughout the city have been tasked to be working here by someone called the Black Frost Maiden, which was the woman in the ice reflection on Eox that we saw. Now, whether or not the Black Frost Maiden is a hag, or if that's the hag is like a middle manager kind of deal, is yet to be seen.
Oh, there's so many mysteries. It's great. I love it. But that's about it. I mean, when you finished off last week, you fought some hobgoblins, as was previously said, and you managed to capture one and send it off with a message. And that's pretty much where we left it off. So, let me just switch over. Ba-doop. I love when it works, probably. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Aw, I get one too. Thank you, chat.
I mean, I gave you,
That's
3 yesterday?
That's very nice of
And I
chat.
use them.
Wonderful.
There's a bit of compy in all of us. Woof. Okay.
We'll end up in company if we're not lucky.
Yeah, are we looking at, did they have to do any backup characters?
Well, I will also say that your group at the moment also contains Sakawachi, this young CEO that you met at the observatory, and a Frostwalk.
Istald of Rivia.
Yes, Istald of Rivia. Which I knew I was forgetting to doing up a token for someone. That's fine though.
Such a good one.
Well, there's one more. Who's oft forgotten? Hubert.
Yeah, the little
See,
hedgy boy in saddlebags.
I'm making a note not to point him out, because I just think it's funny to be like, he pokes his head out of the saddlebags and everyone's like, fuck, we forgot you again! Because I just think that's a fun running gag. But,
What?
as you are continuing to travel through the city, you do hear a familiar voice call out to all of you. Wait, is that who I think it is?
No.
No,
Hello?
it's not.
Coming around the
Why?
corner,
Howdy dowdy.
World of Warcraft looking ass.
flanked
Many
by
shoes.
what looks like 2 bandits, is Fionara.
There
Eh.
she is.
Hi. Hello. I'm sorry if there is confusion, but I am in fact sentient.
I know you're sentient, that's fine.
Oh, good.
I'm just glad you
I
all
think
made
she
it
was
to
one
the
of-
city.
It was an experience.
Well, I was told you were on Castrovel. And
Surprise!
then me and Eddie ran into Sakawachi in the observatory, and
Eddie.
it's just been a busy couple of weeks, yeah?
You have no
Very.
idea.
You don't know the half of it.
It was
I can imagine some of it, but yeah.
it was a journey.
Well,
Oh,
we should probably make introductions.
We probably should, shouldn't we? Well, you all know me. I'm Fionara.
Mhm. This is Rapstallion. We found him, and I got to keep him.
You got to keep a Shotolashu?
We bonded, I think.
Oh,
Right?
they've started doing breeding programs here on Galarian, but I'm not sure how successful. I've never seen one in the flesh before.
He's very friendly. You're welcome to give him pats.
She immediately runs over and begins to do the pats. While she's doing the pats, however, she gestures with one of her other hands, and one of the giant, like, journals she has on her back just kind of floats down into her hand, and with a gesture of her wrist, it opens up, and you see writing beginning to appear on the paper.
That's useful.
I'm gonna learn so much about my boy, my guy, my little fella, my buddy.
However you want to call him.
I don't know what he is.
My happy little buddy guy.
I don't know what do.
But no, these are my associates. She looks over and gestures to the two bandits, going, Juroth and Yana. They both
Hi.
wave. Yana goes, yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. You're the travelers from afar, yes?
We have
Well,
done that,
we're
yes.
not traveling anymore, so we were.
Well, welcome to Skywatch. They kind of have a quick look at the surrounds to the dead hobgoblins. They're going, I see you have met our competitors.
Hmm.
We didn't really
You're
introduce each other, but yeah.
Your competitors for what?
Skywatch has been empty for like a couple of months now, so groups have been coming in to kind of pick over what remains, find out extra information. We belong to a group
And-
called the Smiling Wolves.
And there's not enough to go around?
See, it's more that, people who wish to line their pockets a little bit more than others. Thankfully, because of pure numbers, we've been able to hold off against the Obsidian Oath. And it's kind of something of a standoff at the moment.
Suppose you know the wolf then, do you?
Which wolf? That's what they
Gesture
noticed.
to the fucking big ass wolf, like,
This is Ishthald. We're friends. Later, we're having soft tacos.
No, we are not aware of an actual wolf. It's kind of,
I just figured smiling wolves might have had something to do. It's all good.
No, it's because of our leader.
It sounds like they're posers.
Not even
It
smart.
tried to be edgy, but failed.
Yeah.
We'll introduce you to our leader.
And what are these two peeps' names?
And their names
Yana
are
and
Yana and Joroth. Are you gonna let me do a quick copy and paste? I think you are. There we go. Jan and George.
Alrighty. And are they also hobgoblins?
No, they're just humans.
boring.
Racist.
A little bit.
Yeah. Look, I
So,
probably
have
have a
you,
little bit of
uh,
elf in my blood, but
Have you met any of the other people lost around this city?
Well, we just met Fianara, what, an hour or two ago? And we were told that we were looking for some menacing man with a bald head and, like, purple veins.
Yeah, no,
That's
sounds
underselling it, actually.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really apt description of Eddie.
Yeah, I think I know that guy.
Arm, yeah.
Fia looks over and goes, "Look, he is charming when you get to know him. He's just a little bit,
His
Intense.
sight alone causes kids to cry.
yeah, intense.
He's very enthusiastic about his work.
It doesn't help that, you know, whatever the missing moment did to him has pretty much given him constant headaches.
Oh, good.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Anyway, she shuts the book with a slam. We should get moving.
Okie dokie.
Why? Where? Where are we going?
Apparently Smiling Wolves have a camp.
Neat.
That they can find?
Yana nods and holds up what looks like a shard of glass with polished edges. And she goes, "Yes, something we found soon after we got here. The streets conform to the constellations of the stars above."
Oh.
Okay.
My goodness. I should have known
So-
that.
Makes sense, I guess.
Oh no, it's still daylight at the moment, but she gestures to the glass again and kind of holds it up to the sky. "This allows me to see the stars."
During the day.
During the day, yes.
Let me look at that.
She passes it.
She telling the truth?
Give me an astrology lore.
I can do that.
Accidentally
No, you-
drop it and it breaks.
Shatters it.
Don't get it
Just
critical.
throws it at the ground. Ugh. How's a 20?
Yep, no, it looks accurate.
Holy dooly. This is a neat trick. Where do I get me one of these? I say, handing it back.
This was passed down to me from my grandmother, actually.
Aww.
You just said you found it.
What?
No, it's something we found, as in, we found you could guide by the stars when we got here.
Oh.
I use this for navigation on boats and things.
I was terrified your grandmother was here.
No. Graham is long in the ground, I'm afraid.
Dwarves, I understand.
Wait, you're still scared of her, even though she's gone?
We all have grandparents like that.
It's a grandparent.
Meet my... the
Thea's
parent
like,
of
"Hey,
your parent.
Shall we
Parent
go?
of a parent.
Uh-huh.
Well,
So, like,
lead the
if
way.
if you were to plant something, make another little compy, then its grandparent would be the tree that you were born from. I think.
Okay.
Maybe it's different with compost people.
And what's that? But so you don't just refer. I thought you guys called it your family tree. What's this like? Because that makes sense. What are you talking? Whatever. It's too confusing.
We'll have to write a book about it.
Fia
That
says,
sounds fun.
there's already been a couple of articles written about it.
No, I meant for kids. For younger compost people.
Oh, okay, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs a few more pictures.
We don't normally look
Maybe
at kids in the
Compy-
Pathfinder Chronicles.
Maybe Compy could read you his favorite book, Thea.
Yeah. The taxing
okay with that.
legislations from 1866. Oh no, the hungry alligator.
We just see, like, Fia's face go through a myriad of, like, emotions.
Ooh.
Like excitement, disappointment, then excitement, and then confusion. Okay.
I mean, I think we all join her on confusion, so...
Look, I'm not going to put them on yet, but I'm just going to hold on to them in case I need them.
It's always good to be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so, this camp. Let's go into it.
They start to lead you through the city. And sure enough, every couple of minutes when there's kind of like a sudden crossroads or they're not sure which direction, Yana kind of holds the glass up to the sky and kind of does a couple of bit of measurements with her fingers and starts leading you down a different pathway. And eventually...
Folks ever thought about making a map?
Maps don't really work.
It changes.
The illusion spell over the city would inhibit them.
Oh, Fia turns around and goes, actually, it's kind of fascinating. If you try to write a map here, like try to map out the city and things like that, the map itself actually changes.
I think
But
maybe
not
you're going it about the wrong way. You shouldn't map
with-
the city out. You need to map the sky out.
It's something we considered, but without something like Yana's glass, it would still mean traveling through the day impossible.
So it affects the maps. Could be a conceptual connection between the map and the city that's allows the map to be affected by the spell as well.
Oh, it's amazing. Like, you don't see magical effects over this large of an area very often. Like, there's bigger ones in Galarian, don't get me wrong, but something of this size, woof. I'm really glad I joined Eddie on
Well-
this journey.
Well, to be fair, we're a hop, skip, and a jump away from one of the largest magical effects ever on the planet.
I think they're connected in some way. And from what
That this is
Skywatch was telling me,
connected to the what was the world wound?
yeah, the Sarcosis Scar as well.
The Sarcosis Scar is what's left of the world wound.
Tomato, tomato.
It really is.
Because although the wound itself is sealed, there are still things happening. There are still like demons and stuff around there. Like Lost Will's still sending people out there, and like the Sarkosians themselves are trying their hardest to fight against it. But story for another time, I think.
Last Will can afford to send people out there.
As I understand it, it's kind of a cultural exchange thing, or an intelligence exchange. We get the same thing with the society. Like Lost Will sends their people to us, we send our people to them. It's an exchange thing.
To bandits.
To Lost Will. Lost Will aren't bandits.
Aren't you bandits?
No, I think it's Fia
Oh.
talking right now.
Yeah, this is Fear talking. Yana kind of goes, we're not actually bandits, we're mercenaries.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah. Well said.
Yeah.
Joseph kind of gives a hearty laugh at that one. Well, no, look, we don't do extortion. We are treasure hunters. And you know, if some small kingdom needs, like, some military aid, it's something we can provide. But for the time being, we're just treasure hunters. No one hired us to do this, it's just a good idea. And we've already made quite a bit of money.
Nice.
As you finish your conversation, however, you do make it to the camp. And I can actually reveal something on the map now.
Whoa.
It is a drawn thing, apparently.
Aw.
What were you expecting?
Better.
Better?
I was actually half expecting like an actual camp to like appear like a token, not like actual like houses, like buildings.
I did actually consider that. But you make it to the riverside, and they start to kind of lead you into the camp. And sure enough, there's a bunch of people around here who are kind of relaxing or seeing to their weapons. They do tend to look like the rough and tumble type, to put it delicately. Where's Fear? Hey, Fear.
I think this person's giving us the stink eye.
Yada's like, oh, don't worry about him. He's just one of the guards around here.
Oop. That wasn't meant to happen.
Did you just mount Veliana?
Not intentionally. I moved past them, and
There you go.
no, I don't know.
Happens too often.
Hmm.
Getting mounted.
Well, we had a whole chase scene where Valiana was carrying both Compostor and Felix because they both accidentally mounted her.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah. Just needed some Benny Hill music in the background.
Right.
The three of them
we
start to
definitely-
make their way up into this building. And as soon as they enter, we see Dr. Edward Riddleson sitting in the corner. Most of his chest bandaged up. Like, he's still wearing his pants and everything else like that, but he's kind of shirtless, but for
Okay,
the
again.
numerous bandages across it.
Carried you in.
Thank you. I know what the glitch is. It's when I use the WAV point and cross over your token, it for some reason automatically mounts as soon as I get to you.
Not Nick.
What up? You're all thinking it now.
Yeah, thanks.
But let's show the best picture of Dr. Riddleson I could find. Out of all the official artwork, this is the best one.
That's
It's
alright.
not.
I hate it.
It's better in some aspects, worse in others.
That's not even the same guy.
It
Are we
really
working for the
isn't.
bad guy?
Like, oh,
Jeez.
It's Riddleson from the back and just a different guy
off
altogether from the
me.
front.
yeah.
Mullet
Because
Riddleson.
what's the other? Like the other arm, because he looks drastically different.
I'd have to pull it up from the player's guide, I think.
I'm gonna see if I still have my picture of it.
Art gallery. Where's Doctor? There he is.
There he is.
Here's the other one. Like,
Ah.
beyond his like full body art, these are the two I have to work with.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
we're meant
but-
to believe that he's the good guy.
But there's just
Yeah.
different facial structure too. Like he has a
Yeah.
whole different nose, a whole different jaw.
No. You see, it's when like when you're doing character creation for like a video game character, and you got him positioned off to the side, and you've like built the face and everything else like that, and it's like perfect, looks great.
No,
and
no,
then you
no.
switch the perspective, and it's like
I
fuck.
No, I'll get the better one. The more intense one, that's in character creation.
Oh
The
yeah.
other one's when you're actually in game.
Why
Yeah.
does
It
he
gets
have
rendered.
receding veins?
Receding vein lines.
Jeez, Felix, you can't ask people why they have a receding vein line.
I can and just did.
Well, you see, it's to emulate the fact that he had a receding hairline before this.
They recede like off his jaw and cheeks as well.
Only in the one arm.
Like a lot of men of a certain age, he just decided to
Hmm.
shave his entire head and go bald.
I wonder why.
My partner did that.
I don't relate to that at all.
Otherwise, as you all enter, Fear and Eddie have something of a welcoming reaction, and as Sakawachi enters as well, this room is getting very crowded. There is some heartfelt hugging and embraces.
I'm sure that's cool and everything. I'm gonna go looking for food for me and the wolf.
Speaking of food, that actually sounds quite nice.
Otherwise, the guy who's actually sitting at the table...
Not the beds.
I think we just broke.
Hell yeah, brother.
Dude's got a buster sword.
Wasn't this guy in the player's guide too?
I think he might have been, actually. But...
Yeah, I think... Yeah.
He goes, "Hey everyone, look, I'm Mats. I run the Smiling Wolves. It's a pleasure to finally meet all of you. Eddie, yeah. He's been speaking very fondly of all of you and said that you're supposed to be coming here at some point.
Right
But
on.
welcome to my camp."
Hey, thank you for having us. Do you get frequent nosebleeds?
Not since I kind of grew up a little bit. There's something of a problem when I was a teenager, though.
Yeah, fair.
Now, for the most part, Mats is sitting down, but as he kind of greets you all, he does stand up. The dude's like 6'5". He's a little bit lanky, but at the same point you get the feeling that he's put in the effort to kind of fill himself out. And the sword that he's using there is, it's no joke.
It's like looking into an equally handsome mirror.
He kind of points to your greatsword and goes, "Best option, right?"
Same hat.
But, Eddie's been telling me that you're adventurers as well, of some kind?
Well, yeah, I guess so.
Well, how unfortunate that we're all kind of trapped here in Skywatch. At least for now, anyway.
Yeah. Why are we trapped here?
Well, we managed to get up the river on rafts, and we still have the rafts. But there's been sighting of a dragon, kind of orbiting the
so
village.
You're not keeping us here. Okay.
No.
Making
No.
sure.
Look, you're not prisoners at all. If you want to leave the camp, that's fine.
Not you.
Oh, boss. But no, there's been a dragon circle in the city periodically, just making sure that we're all staying contained within. Picking off anyone who's tried to leave.
What sort of dragon?
Green scaly one?
It's not Tree Razor, is it?
Oh god, I hope not. He actually coughs a little bit.
in the Elven lands, unfortunately.
I wasn't sure where he was these days. One of the other Star Wardens mentioned it.
I believe Tree Warden's been where... No, Tree Razor's been where he's been for centuries.
I'm not versed in dragon ecology.
Tree Razor's not a dragon.
Fear coughs and goes, "Not for very much longer." So why is someone doing like occultism checks and things like that?
I just want to get like a bit of an aura read on if he's telling us the whole truth or not.
I did an Arcana roll to see if I can identify the kind of dragon, because I don't know the new kinds of dragons.
Well, for you, Composter, you kind of get a read on the situation, and on Mats himself. He seems very much a, if he were less successful, he would probably be a bandit lord.
Mm-hmm.
but he does seem to be generally amicable, helpful, and generally a good person, and
All right. He seems on the level.
he does.
Okay.
He does seem to attract a certain kind of person, but at the same point, it's you get a feeling that a lot of these people would just be generally misjudged,
Okay. All
but
right.
not too
Fair.
off the mark. So, there's a dragon, and I'm going to pull up some of the information because someone did actually get a little bit of a success there.
Oh, heck yeah.
Only a little bit, though.
A
Oh,
little.
heck.
Without knowing its size, you would have a lot of trouble to actually figure out what kind of, like, how powerful of a dragon it is. But if it is a
Mhm.
green dragon, you can expect very territorial, something of a speciality on poison, or potentially
so it's-
acid.
It's chromatic.
Maybe?
This
You
might
It's
have
one of
been
the older
before-
dragons.
Yeah,
You
this
would need
might
more
have been
information.
before the new dragons became a thing.
Mats continues and goes, look, we would like to know more about this dragon. At the moment, we're still got a job to do here in the city, and while we're doing that job, I'm not particularly keen to move my people out, especially with a dragon around. And then there's the whole thing with the Obsidian Oath, which is causing so many more issues for us than I would like. I don't know whether it's these hobgoblins stealing my people or it's the dragon. Or one of the other creepy
Probably
crawlies out
both.
there. Could be both. I don't like it either way.
You think they could be in league with each other?
Oh, gods, I hope not.
Well, we know there's a hag. Well, we think there's a hag
Rumor has
calling
it
the
that,
shots for the Obsidian Oath, yeah.
could be a middle manager, because there's definitely a witch of old. I'm not sure if it's a great old one, but definitely a creature from beyond. Also, at work.
Dr. Edward speaks up at this point and says, you're talking about the Black Frost Maiden, correct?
Yeah.
You, sir, get a gold star.
Thank you.
And actually,
Oh,
give them
that's
a gold
so
star.
lucky of you.
Just out of. Just so used to it. It's like, yeah, here, have a gold star.
Thank you. So, there have been rumors of the Black Frost Maiden operating in the area. We have some suspicions about her. However, nothing's been confirmed. Some of the information that I've gotten from Thea and Sakawachi here is leading to some kind of uncomfortable truths about this whole thing. We feel as if this is all connected.
You don't say.
I personally was skeptical. However, the evidence is just mounting up. As much as I hate to admit it, I think I was wrong.
About which?
I thought the missing moment was an isolated event.
Did it happen
Seems like
again?
there's an awful lot of things are connected to it, though.
Well,
Most
let
of
me
all
be
this
more
is Soya.
well, let me be more specific. I thought it was a random occurrence.
Hmm.
Some sort of cosmic mishap, or I didn't think there was some sort of malevolent force behind it.
Oh, yes, I believe we actually have more information for you. Because I don't think we've talked to Riddleson since
You
we've
haven't?
learned about the Idar network serving as a prison.
Mm.
And if you want to do that at this point, you absolutely can.
I think it would be more like, hey, we can talk more about this, but do you want to do it in front of company?
Eddie kind of looks to the mercenary and goes, well, I think their concerns at the moment are restricted to the city at the moment. And Mats nods and goes, yeah, no, look, we're in it for the profit. Like, no bones about this. We want to get the treasure run.
I think we were more worried about spreading panic.
Indeed, that.
Eddie kind of goes, well, no, that is a specific concern for us. So we can talk about it in private later on, if that's okay with everyone. To which Mats just kind of shrugs.
Time is money, and I'm wasting time right here.
My chibi button's broken, G-Whizzer. I have to do it the manual way.
Now we get to actually see the cage, though.
I see.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Chibi is Rovagug.
Canon.
But otherwise, is there anything I can do for you? Says Mats. Like, there are plenty of beds around here if you need a rest. For one thing, because all of you looked, well, not to put lightly, kind of look a little bit fucked.
And
Do you also have food?
We do have food. It's not fantastic food. Hunting around here is not great, but the fishing's not bad.
I'll have 3, please.
To be fair, we look tired, but we do look fantastic and clean, because...
Just generally, because...
Yeah, I mean, it's Valiana. She has a lot of cares when it comes to physical appearance.
Could you point me in the direction of a stable?
Unfortunately, I don't think we have one around there.
All right. Well, Rapstallion's gonna be sleeping in my bed, so
Yeah, I'm chill with that. Are we just loading up all the players and hero points? Oh, I see how it is. How about we disconnect Compy from Veliana?
No.
There we go. There we are.
Freedom!
Switch those. So we got Antara.
sorry. Well, hang on. I need to be able to see him to bring him in as well.
Do you want me to drag him in? No,
Well,
that
you got
works.
there.
Yeah, the chained Obscura.
Just takes up the entire room.
That's my boy.
That's tokens for you.
Okay, so that's everyone with maxed out except for Veliana on hero points. Very good.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be fixed in a second, though. However, sleeping, resting, all that other fun stuff.
Eating.
So, you may all sleep overnight, get your spell slots back, all your daily charges.
Thanks. It's been waiting so long.
In the morning, however, Composter Fur.
That's me.
Sleep/rest for you is always something of an interesting topic of discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But during your kind of sleep cycle, I think is probably one of the better ways to put it. You did feel as if there was a weight upon you. Or at
Classic
least,
sleep paralysis.
well, it's more like
Hey.
it felt like something was pulling you from beneath, pulling you down, I think would be the best way to put it.
Yep.
You forgot
Yes.
the
Classic. Horrific. Classic.
point. It doesn't. It's not accompanied by any like thoughts or visions or any type of imagery. It's just that feeling of getting pulled down constantly,
Mm-hmm.
like the weight of gravity, so to speak, when you suddenly become aware of it.
Hmm. Did it result in a poorly rested evening?
No, you're fine.
Not necessarily mechanically, but just like thematically.
Thematically, a little bit.
Hmm.
Like tossing and turning all night, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Hard to get comfortable.
Well, I will wake up in the middle of the night and do my daily preparations and try and get back to sleep again and fiddle and fuss and get up and read and try again.
Do the general pattern.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, for everyone else, the evening seems to pass pretty uneventfully.
I imagine in the middle of the night, Veliana also wakes up, shoves down an axe a solid foot over so she can get back on the bed more properly. Goes
Yeah,
back
of
to
course.
sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Veliana gets back up off the ground that they have been pushed onto. Yeah.
Felix and Ishthal swapped stories for most of the night and have grown closer together as friends.
Excellent.
Ishtal, for her part, does actually have something of a storied history.
Hell yeah, brother. Sister?
She hails from... I want to say Avestan, but that's not correct.
That's way too far away.
Yeah,
close.
it's way
I don't
too
remember
far
which.
away. The land of the Mammoth Lords would be the easiest way to put it, because I can't remember the actual
Okay.
name for it.
I think that's it.
I
Yeah.
think it's literally realm of the Mammoth Lords.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Unless you're
Um,
thinking of Elysian.
She's also been there as well. Apparently she was in the area when they got their new princess/queen.
Oh, nice. I heard that was a cool party.
She did not get to attend for obvious reasons. And she swears that she once saw Baba Yaga's hut run past.
Okay, I am gonna just stop you there real quick. So, the main capital city there's literally a section for winter wolves, and there's magic in that area where they can get up on their hind legs like people do.
Fantastic.
That's actually great.
For her part, she nods and she goes, "Look, I do know about this. However, it still bugs me that that's a thing that happens."
Right? I don't know what's up with Baba Yaga and furries, but there you are.
And she's just kind of, she nods slightly, goes, "Yes, yeah." Whoever the next NPC is. I have 2 NPCs lined up. Like 2 NPC things. So we will have to get to that. But
Well, this guy, the first guard that we saw with the a bit of a different art, he's 10 fangs too many.
I mean, that feels like a callback. And when you explore the city a little bit more, you'll notice that the art for these tokens is repeated somewhat.
Yeah, but dude right there does look like a 10 fangs too many.
Fair enough. But in the morning, what is everyone else doing?
Shall find my friends.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta feed Dalanex.
Good morning, friends.
Yeah. So
I slept very poorly.
get to
I
feed
Didn't know
Dalanex.
Rapstallion snored this much until they had to share a room with just him.
He
There's
also
not much
echoes.
room in there with Rapstallion.
He curls up pretty cute.
It's
Okay.
worse because he's partially
Ugh.
psychic as well.
So you know he's transmitting that snore noise, happy sleep
Psychic
times
snoring.
right into your brain. Like, Mom, I'm sleeping so well. I just want everyone to know it.
Happy sleepy noises.
Every time I drifted off to sleep, I dreamt that I was almost about to catch a rabbit, and it just was a little bit too far away.
How you doing today, Intara? Okay.
The rest of your companions kind of wave all of you over.
How are we all feeling this morning?
It's a bit bright out, but otherwise fine.
Well, whose fault is that?
Some hags.
Glare at the dog.
Fear
You
kind of
think
goes.
I'm?
Continue.
Do you think I'm maybe heavier here than on Castrovel?
I'm gonna pick
What?
up Compostifer.
Give me a perception check, Felix.
Like
Is
it's
it sight-based?
really a really good idea.
Is it sight-based?
It is kind of sight-based, actually.
Okay, so -1.
Suck it.
Nice.
I should have known you'd get a 19 here.
I know.
It's not so much that Compostifer feels heavier. It's when you put him down again, he looks shorter.
More compact?
Compostifer, you're shrinking.
Oh.
Not so much shrinking, it's more that his height has been spread out into width.
Maybe I need more bean
He's a-
juice.
Thick boy?
Soon he'll be as wide as he is tall.
I'll turn into a perfect sphere. Do y'all have any, like, moldy oats or something?
He's
Or
compulsive.
just like a
Compost.
trash heap he can roll around in for a while.
It's pretty easy to find food for your Compostifer.
Alright.
These are mercenaries, and although they do their best to kind of keep their stores as good as possible, things just have a habit of going off.
Time to absorb a new spine.
This one's starting to get a bit weak.
Yeah.
Breaking
When-
down
when-
in the center.
Yeah, when your Compostifer is starting to look like he needs a bit of food, it's quite easy to acquire some. You just need to, go to these 3 easy places.
Well, you're all getting
but
sorted
no,
with
I
breakfast.
think I might need, like, lignin, probably. Yeah.
Nope, not
Nope.
touching that one.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope. Nope. Almost, but did not.
I'll
However,
find some tree bark.
as all of you are kind of getting your breakfast sorted and going about your mornings, Fia will come over to all of you and go, "So, slaying a dragon?"
What?
Are you?
Yeah, right.
That's bold. Wow.
How does
What?
Dalanex respond to that?
No, the big one.
Dalanex is just like, the what? Oh.
Wait, I'm the big one. Who are you calling small?
I'm the mighty. What are you saying?
Boss, they're being mean to me.
Yes. Here, have a snack.
He noms on it. Sakawachi also speaks up and goes, there's also my missing companions as well.
Hmm. Did they attempt to fight a dragon?
Oh, I super hope they didn't.
Was it's also saying that he's missing people.
Fia says, look, I think just the way the city works, people go missing. And dragon plus, evil cult army will mean people will go missing.
But is the dragon in the city?
It's hiding in the outskirts somewhere, apparently.
Hmm. So really, the most reasonable explanation, like Occam's razor says, they're just lost.
Or we're just in its territory at the moment.
So we're in the city, and we're in its territory, ergo the dragon does come into the city.
Without more information about the dragon itself, like, we don't know how big its territory it is, we don't know how old it is. We got the report of the smiling wolves, and that's about it. It's green and it's big, and it's definitely a dragon. It could be a wyvern.
What's the likelihood that your missing people are currently alive in the dragon's pantry?
Yeah,
Can we not call the city that?
What if the dragon
I'm assuming that if they've been
captured,
if they've been captured by the dragon, like I'm talking about, like its lair.
Are dragons known for storing live prey?
I mean, it would be the smarter option.
It would be.
With your check, Veliana.
Yep.
It's not unheard of for dragons to kind of keep people for a little while. Not necessarily even for food. Like, sometimes they'll just simply find them entertaining. Or good company.
Dance monkey.
Yes, it's not uncommon. Sometimes dragons will keep them for food and a show. Or to chat.
Like one might keep a chicken.
Do you talk to chickens, Compy?
Yeah.
Are you currently keeping a chicken inside of you at this moment?
Yeah. Are you not? That's how I lay eggs.
You.
Okay.
I made you breakfast yesterday.
Oh my god.
Told you not to eat the eggs.
Yeah, I'm happy that I didn't.
Meanwhile, Fia's just scrambling to take notes on this.
I saw him take that chicken at the last town we were at in Galarian, and it's been weeks.
Oh,
he's still laying eggs.
The Finlands.
The Finlands, yeah. Yeah,
Finland's chicken inside of you.
It was in that house that, like, they were a grocer, and they said we could take anything we want. I took a chicken.
This is completely fine.
Turns out it was the family pet.
Was.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Every compy is a living embodiment of the compost dimension.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Sure.
Here, we'll say, I've been talking to Mats and some of the other Smiling Wolves. apparently they're happy to give us one of their rafts. If we can kind of look into some of their missing people, or at least help them look into some of their missing people. That's why they've been sending people out during the day, but, you know, they've been sending them out in squads. But I'm not sure how good a raft's gonna go, if there's also, like, a dragon on the loose. At the same point, I kind of feel bad for it. I mean, we're kind of in its territory.
What's your priority here? Do you want to find your friends, or do you want us to find out more information about the dragon?
Via says, I would like to find out more about the dragon. That's a personal thing.
Well, we kind of work for Eddie. Sorry, Doctor.
Eddie's fine. I've been...
Professor
we
Eddie.
work for Eddie.
Not even a real doctor.
I am, in fact, a real doctor.
Not the medical kind.
No,
I think-
actually, I
yeah,
am.
he
Yeah, he was the medical doctor before the missing moment.
Wild.
I still am. I was never suspended. Like, I've done nothing to be suspended. I just...
concerns me. You had okay. I was like, I was
Um,
never suspended. Were you supposed to have been? Where
Just
did you
moving around
specify
an awful
that?
lot. That's fine.
You know, every time the authorities get close to arresting him, he just pops up in a new town.
That is
With a new
just
face.
a vile stereotype that is passed around about any medical professional who works within Ustalav.
The place where they make meat people.
I don't work in that area. It is something that we all struggle with, that particular reputation.
Oh, with being
Okay.
cannibals.
The cannibalism, also the making flesh constructs. That's not something I do. I literally was just a family physician.
People took children to you? Wow.
He kind of takes a deep
Back home
breath.
kind of looked a little spooky, scary. Yeah.
I don't think we were this sassy to him before we left.
Oh, no, I think we were.
He takes a deep breath and goes, I didn't always look this way.
Like you had hair, or sorry.
No, look, the hair thing is just a part of aging, but the general pallor, I don't want to wear a wig. Wigs never work out. I've seen
don't
people
have
who
to
wear
much with the
toupees.
fangs.
Have you thought of a dapper hat?
Get you some
Hmm.
makeup.
Yeah.
I don't
I
want
hear
to
that people with your current lack of hair usually go for things called baseball caps.
We're gonna make you look like a good person.
Look, I don't want to spend.
Or we can make him look normal. I don't know if we can make him look good.
I don't want to spend a couple of hours of every morning getting rid of the
With
veins.
magic.
Yeah, it's
With
been
magic, it wouldn't take that long.
it's been
Probably.
resistant to magic.
I
Ooh.
do actually have a 7-step skincare routine that could help out with that.
I do not have the time for it. But this is
Oh, it's a 10-step. My bad. 4 morning, 6 evening. It was done by an elf who had impeccable skincare.
You're welcome.
Not you. Yours could use some work.
Yeah,
I think that
fighter.
I read somewhere that elves invented skincare, right?
Elves invented skin.
Ah,
Little
okay.
known fact. Before this, everyone was just meat and bones.
Eddie kind of puts his head up and goes, I don't think that's correct. However,
He does that a lot.
I don't know enough about that particular subject to be able to argue with you.
That's what he banks on.
Meanwhile,
just don't
Thea's
have
just
enough effort.
nodding along with you, Felix.
It's like
Is it,
Australians when you talk about drop bears.
Fear, if you write down enough of Felix's sayings, you will be evicted from the Pathfinder Society.
But he's not lying.
Mhm.
Poor girl.
Like I
No
don't have access to the archives, but if you're ever at
Felix
Absalom, I can
fun
show you.
fabrication.
Well, of course it would be the elf who agrees with the elf.
Right
Oh, that got
recognizes
me.
right.
Eddie, however, says, regardless of my personal appearance aside, Sakawachi does have a quest to continue on with, and I have been away from the Institute for far too long, so I need to get back as well. So our first priority should really be leaving the city.
Oh,
Which means we have to take down a dragon.
Unfortunate.
least- Figure out a way around a dragon.
I like that option.
Could sneak around it, potentially. I feel like it would be a good idea to find Sakawachi's companions, whoever of them are left, unfortunately. But I'll kind of leave that in your hands. I will say, keeping in the Smiling Wolves' good graces will just be good for all of us, I think, at the moment. They seem friendly enough at the moment, but there is some wisdom behind the phrase of, smiling wolves still bear teeth.
What noise do wolves make?
ah, woo.
Woo? Like an owl?
Sometimes they sound the exact same as dogs.
Yeah, they bark, they growl. They
Oh,
also,
yeah, I know those guys. I
howl.
know those guys. I've seen them.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
nudge Isthald.
Want me to, howl on command?
No, just
You
make
are a dog.
some kind of noise. She's a wolf, thank you.
She says bark.
wait,
Yeah.
she just
She
says
said
bark.
the verbal word bark.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Can't be
Yeah.
like knowingly nods and pulls out his book and starts writing in notes in the dust jacket.
Look, it's like when someone says, "Hey, could you just speak a few words in Elven?" Like, you put people in the spot.
Oh,
like
you're a
that,
comedian, hey? Tell me a joke.
But yes, look, your priorities are your priorities, and Fia seems convinced that there's some reason for this city being the way it is. But I also feel that's kind of ancillary to everything that we're doing. We needed an escape plan first, and we need a way to actually facilitate it. Currently, we're just kind of stuck. Otherwise, we'll be waiting weeks, perhaps months, for the Smiling Wolves to finish their work here, or the Obsidian Oath overtakes the camp. And from what the others are telling me, the numbers of the Obsidian Oath are just growing.
Well then, team, what are we gonna do? Should we get on a raft? Or trudge around the city?
Speaking as the GM, you have 3 tasks ahead of you. However, the third one is optional. The first is figuring out some way to deal with the dragon. The second is the missing companions. And the third, and once again, this is the optional one, figuring out what actually happened to the city here. So players, I just need to know what your priority is.
I mean, hopefully we might be able to do a little combination action. If we're looking for the people within the city, we might be able to look for clues regarding what happened. So that
Yes.
might be able to do 2 birds with 1 stone kind of deal.
I will update my lead pursuant onto a lead. I can have 2 leads. One
You
will
have
be
2?
where these missing people are. The other
Yeah.
one is what happened to the city.
Alright. See, that's a good point to start from.
Mhm.
Compostor, you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah, alright. I could do that.
You can do that?
I can. Especially because you asked so politely.
Aww.
Politeness that really
Is it,
gets.
given that I just said it, pursuant to any of those leads?
It will be pursuant to a lead, because it's kind of like
Hmm.
navigating the city and trying to figure shit out. Ooh, very nice.
Okay. 28.
See, I keep looking at the number, and I mix up the DCs between, like, level 4 and level 9, because of Hoist the Colors.
Mm. Yep.
Just be like, oh, you didn't do good. Oh, wait, no. This one is good.
Wait, that's almost a critical. The second question I have, now that I've got the result from your perception check, is are you doing anything specific to help navigating around the city? This isn't just towards Compostor, this is to, like, everyone.
You know what? Because way back when, you told me
Mm-hmm.
that this spellbook would come back up.
Yep.
Are these tiny pieces of glass the exact same kind of glass that's been being used to look at the sky?
In some ways, yes.
Okay.
Dude.
You look through the spellbook a little bit, and you do notice that sometimes when it's inset with tiny pieces of glass, it makes up that section of the page. And you're not sure if it specifically was designed for this purpose, but when you hold up those sections of the page to the sky, it does actually reveal the stars beyond the blue skies. It's a little bit cumbersome, like it's not as big as the one that Yana had, but it's still perfectly useful.
Well, I'm pretty adept at traveling via the stars.
Well,
And if we can see them during the day now with something that the party has, then
would you like to give us an aid?
Could she be the focus for that person? I can be the person aiding?
You
I
can
thought
both do the
it
check.
was.
Well, so
Oh.
Compostor has done the perception check, but the two of you can aid his perception check for hopes of getting it a little bit better. Potentially a critical success.
Ah.
Not a critical failure. Reroll? There we go. Well, that will be a success on your part, Antaro.
Okay. What check would I be looking at for book?
It would either be library lore or occult, considering the situation.
Okay, I'll do Catholicism.
Academia lore or library lore. But that would just be lowering the DC.
Yeah. And I don't think gossip lore will lower it enough to be comparable to my expert occultism.
Well, with the +1 bonus that Composter has gone to the perception check, that is a critical success.
Woo!
Specifically,
Yeah.
thanks to the aid. As you're making your way through the city, you start to kind of get a better bearing on how it's laid out. And as the cobblestone streets connect, you find your way to an open-air market. Wooden storefronts line the perimeter of the market plaza, in the center of which stands a one-story wooden building with a wooden floor. To the west, an empty stone fountain waits opposite the tents and carts that scatter the plaza's eastern side. A low, pained moaning echoes from the square's northeastern corner.
A low moaning?
Yes.
Like a distressed moaning?
Pain.
I will go towards it.
I'll just better safe than sorry.
Better safe than sorry. Well,
Yeah.
considering you did so well with your perception check to actually navigate through, as you approach a little bit closer, you find that this marketplace has been taken over by the Obsidian Oath. Various members are kind of either in patrol mode or guarding or just kind of resting up for the day. Because of the somewhat centralized location of the markets, the Obsidian Oath seem to be using this as a kind of stopping off point for exploring the rest of the city itself.
What kind of, like, are the markets abandoned and stockless, or like abandoned midway through trade sort of thing?
Having a quick look from your perspective, anything that's kind of disposable, or to put it another way, edible, has already been eaten.
Hmm.
Yeah, and does it look like it was scavenged or packed away and absent through care? Is there refuge around, I guess, is my question.
A little bit, but not a lot.
Further question: when you say anything edible, is that in regards to what Compostifer considers edible, or what a
It's-
normal person would consider edible?
What
How
normal
much
people would also
moldy
consider.
canvas is there? Because I am hungry again. It's basically fruit roll up to me.
Terrible.
It's worth asking.
Yeah, it's an important distinction.
Well, let me switch over to the marketplace. It's a very crowded market. I do love how fast it's kind of transferring.
It's a
But-
decent amount faster. Still got some delay, but it's nice.
Pressing a couple of borders, it's fine.
Yeah, just 2 hemispheres.
That's fine. Felix, as you start to approach
Hello.
the individual kind of groaning on the ground, you find the noise coming from this tent over here.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Looking inside. Is that it? Nope, that's the wrong place. You do find a woman. She doesn't 100% look like this at the moment.
Does it look bad?
She's groaning, holding her stomach, and kind of twisting and turning on what looks to be a pretty improvised bedroll.
Oh dear. Hey, and Tara.
Mm-hmm.
Might need your expertise.
And you said that this is a camp with the Obsidian Oath?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a help myself out here a bit.
Is this the door? Is that
that's the
the
window.
door?
Tent.
The tent.
Oh, tent.
Give me a medicine check, Antara.
I will attempt to aid you on a medicine check. I've aided you.
Yes.
I also have continual recovery, so
And Tara,
yo.
just be aware that there's someone coming down the alleyway.
Yeah, no.
Which alleyway?
Let me zoom out.
I point
Oh,
this
that
way.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I sort of like look back to Felix, and try and quietly like
Well, there's
point my
not one.
head down the alleyway.
Well, there's not one approaching over here. There is someone down this way as well.
as the raider calls out, we hear a bell start to ring. And we're gonna go to our short little 10-minute break.
Oh, all right. Well done, man.
Where, when we come back from the break, we will be jumping straight into combat. Before that fun little bit of music. But thank you everyone for joining us so far. I hope you can stay through the break. We're kind of in a similar situation to last night regarding the midpoint hero point poll. Like everyone's pretty good at the moment. Yes.
Well, Antara can always win.
Just
Unlikely.
only one response and it's Antaro.
Yeah, it's a
That's not
poll with
fair.
one option.
So we'll figure out something for that. It might just be like a fun poll or something like that. I will leave it in Bill's very capable hands. No pressure.
All right,
whatsoever.
look at me go.
Yeah, you should have
Yeah,
seen the
fucking-
poll last week. It was could have been better.
But
You should start the combat as well, Matt, so that we can do the thing.
I'll do that during the break. That's fine. But I'm gonna grab a coffee and stuff like that. We're gonna stretch our legs, all that other fun stuff, and we shall see you back here in about 10 minutes. See you then. Hello, everyone. We have returned.
Yay!
Woo.
You know what? Let's just get straight into it. Combat begins as the Obsidian Oath begins to bear down upon you.
Have you changed the overlay, or is my stream just late? Yep, it's my stream's just late. Never mind.
Streams always late.
I'll let you know a stream arrives exactly when it means to.
Mm.
It's not a wizard.
Then why is it called a
Series of
streaming
tube.
wizard?
Series of tubes. Alright. Alright, this one comes around from the corner and immediately starts laying into Rapstallion.
Oh, that's a surprise. Wow, how unique of you, Matt.
Immediately targets the animal companion. Who'd have thought?
He's right there! He's right there!
I mean, fair.
You say that, but
I pressed the wrong button. He was supposed to use his sword, but it's fine. For his final action, he's gonna raise a shield.
Raise his shield, eh?
Everyone's so sensitive. Who won?
gee wizard,
Lovers.
3,296 channel points.
God, what was the
You
actual
called it.
goal? Next week's fun fact. from
Next
Lovers.
week's fun fact theme.
Remember that, because I'll forget. Put it in your notes,
I mean,
and then put in your notes that we need to do the recap before we do the fun
Just so everyone's completely honest about it.
Yeah.
There we go. Put it in the
Huh.
Discord.
All of it. Well done, Matt. You're a professional.
Nick did the same thing, just slightly later.
Well,
And on a different channel.
Ooh.
this raider's gonna
Now
come
we have
around the
no
corner
excuses.
and attack Felix.
Wow,
Lovely.
Matt. Attacking a PC this time?
It is also going to miss. See, the
Like, we
combat
don't
tracker.
have to do this if your heart's not into it.
See, the combat tracker is saying severe, but with the amount that they're missing,
Severely.
See, that's
missing.
when they just turn around and just keep critting.
something like that. And Tara, it is your turn.
How's my patient?
She seems pretty stable. From your medicine check, it looks like she's been poisoned by something.
Mm-hmm.
For the immediate, however, she's fine, but is kind of a bit beyond battlefield medicine.
Okay. I was just wondering whether it would be worth doing a lay on hands for her and then moving on, but
Not a
I've
hit
got some
point thing.
antidote.
okay. She's stabilized at least, so anyway. Well, I will
Mhm.
Is it
Yep.
Yeah,
move?
Well, as you move past,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to use his reactive strike to just take a quick swipe at you, which is going to miss.
Mm-hmm.
You may continue your turn.
Yep. So yeah, move, strike.
Ha! At least I'm not the
Ooh.
only one missing. You do have like 2 hero points though.
Yeah, I don't like him being that close to my patient.
That's a hit.
Pop.
That would have been a critical as well if he didn't have his shield up.
Yeah. And then I will use my last action to give Rapstallion 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then my boy will target the guy who just swung at him
Fair.
and try to do a little grapple. So that's an athletics. There
That
we
is
go.
an athletics.
That should roll from him, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. There's my
Beautiful.
boy.
And he is grabbed.
And then can he bite at the same time, or is that...
No, he can bite.
Yeah, oh, I mean claw, technically.
Whichever.
It's
He's got
at
4
Matt,
other
though?
things. Yes.
Yeah.
Still
Cool.
a hit though.
Nice.
There we go. He's a good boy. Grab the guy, pin the guy, bite the guy. Good. Oh,
Just got him.
scratch the guy.
Pressed up against the building. It's fine.
Yep.
That's
That's my
you
turn.
done? Easy. Compostifer.
Okay. I'm
We're all
gonna
waiting for you to zoom
target
in.
this guy to the north, and I'm gonna have a bit of a think. You better think. Everyone's cursor just zooms straight in.
I kind of love it.
It's not great. It's not great. Look, there's that guy. He's well covered, flanked. I can see another guy behind him. I've got some deductive reasoning. It says there's more. What's that? 25, 25, 30.
You're welcome to jump on Rapstallion if you want.
Whoa.
It is an action to mount.
No, I'm not there yet.
Not quite.
I will say with some of the previews we've had for the Investigator and Player Core 2, I kind of approve of some of the changes they've done to it.
Yeah, they've done a lot of quality of life and intuitive stuff, which is really nice.
Alright, what you doing,
This guy
Buster?
right here.
Yep.
I'm gonna throw this. What have I got in my hand? I've got a war razor and a sulfur bomb. Take sulfur bomb, baby. Oh, actually, I will roll a knowledge check based on these guys as part of my thinking. Sorry.
right.
What would we like for that?
Society's probably best.
I can give you one for them.
Warfare lore
is this
also
pursuant-
works.
Is this pursuant onto why the city might be abandoned?
No,
no.
actually.
No, that's all right. Oh, look at that. I got a
Okay.
30.
Oh, damn. Good work.
Look, these are soldiers who have kind of left the army and have kind of fallen into banditry. So,
Yeah.
reactive strike, shield block, and they know how to move in a formation.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Well, we knew two of them, and I surmised the third, guessing that there was another. So that tracks. I threw a bomb. I missed. I guess take 1 acid damage.
Oh yeah.
Is Rappy also taking that?
Nope.
I don't know in regards to being grappled. They wouldn't. They would if it hit and they copped splash damage, but I missed, so I think only the target takes splash.
That
Okay.
is
Right,
as
mate?
far as I'm aware.
Yeah. Move, throw, think, done. Turn,
Done?
done.
Alright.
Yeah.
Felix!
Gonna see if this is gonna work. Felix is just going to, while this hobgoblin is focused on Intara, just sort of
Just style him from
Fantastic.
behind?
Mm-hmm.
How
I was
mean.
hoping that would actually do it.
No, you still have to press the button.
That was the button.
Yeah, but there's like the intimidation button that's built into it.
Sub button.
Too many buttons.
Too many hooks, too many. Fuck.
Would this count for
Bootleg.
unintelligible?
What was that?
Unintelligible? Is this like the -4 one?
Oh no, they can understand you.
Oh, good. Success.
Depends on your perspective. So yeah, you give him a jump scare.
Good.
This will give him quite the fright.
And I'll just follow that up.
Who was it that was rolling d12s last night and could not get above a 6? And that was Jules, wasn't it? With Mosh.
I think so, yeah.
Sounds like a Jules thing.
Oh, that man's gone. Okay.
He's so gone.
Whoops.
What do you
dear.
mean, whoops? I swung my large sword at him viciously and he died. I don't know what's going on.
Like in one hit.
So I believe that's you done
Felix,
it, Felix.
that kills people.
You done, Felix?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Felix isn't done, but that guy is.
Yeah, that guy just saw a large sword swing out from behind a corner and kill his friend.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, pretty much.
he ducks
Says,
behind
"Oh,
the
you know
corner.
what? I don't need to be here."
Veliana.
Yeah. Yeah. So
You
I'm just
know that-
I've been looking at options. I wanted to do something, but just positioning has not worked
not
out for
appropriate.
that.
You know that danger is just around the corner.
That's not it. I wanted to try out the cool new feat, but there's no decent ways of doing it. So, I will. This guy in particular looks like he's having a bad day.
He is having a bad day, not gonna lie.
Let's make it worse.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Thanks.
Oh, buddy.
Let's make it much worse.
You know, look, I would re-roll that, but I don't think he's long for this world either way.
Just not worth it.
Gonna be a
So-
little snake.
We're gonna push that sickened up to a sickened 2.
Yeah, I'm not sure why it doesn't have that already kind of macroed in like 90% of other things.
You can probably edit it so that the second one is.
You absolutely
is,
can. I've done it for other
second
spells.
two. Yeah.
It's just a matter of doing it.
Yeah. So that's one action. That leaves me with 2 actions left. I will then.
Baseball, easy done. You have 3 hero points.
Yeah, might as well.
Like, I don't mean to pressure you. There you go, there's your hit.
That shield
Mm-hmm.
preventing the crit. Oh, well, there's 8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I'm aware he's grabbed. That's
Well,
not
well,
gonna
well,
prevent him from taking
well.
damage.
He succeeded in taking the damage.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Evil Eye, Phasebolt, I think that's Viliana done.
That it is indeed me done.
Alright. This one, just around the corner. Coming over to help his friend.
Uh-oh.
Getting shot is a manipulate action.
I mean, if you want to go for where you were shot, I guess. But is going to take a stab at Reptilian. You know what? I got 2 villain points. These guys need at least 1 hit.
Yeah, and especially it should be on Rapstallion.
Oh dear God.
Right, Matt?
Your reputation's on the line here, Matt.
Mm.
Yeah, you're starting to look bad.
Raises the shield.
Grogran, that's not something we say.
Oh God.
Ugh.
Well, for the one that is currently out of sight, we start to hear some jangly guitar notes fill the air.
We
got a ball.
Oh, no, not banjo.
The real question is, where's it coming from and which walls prevent it from working?
I mean, from over there, but I'm about to move her, so... So we're just gonna delete that emanation. and she's gonna use that corner for cover. Otherwise, that's her done. As Composter, you'll see what looks like some sort of rough and tumble bod. Actually, get the bigger view. Boop.
Look cool as hell.
But she
I
is
like
also
that they're,
holding a guitar.
Yeah, I figured as much.
You know, someone
I
told
like
her
that their
that.
knife has a brake lever. That's fun.
Yeah. I mean, she decided that she had an aesthetic, and that aesthetic was belts.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy X character.
There's actually a reason for that. It's not reflected in the in her equipment, but it is in fact reflected in her stat block. But I will tell everyone about that later.
Ooh, later surprises.
She worships Zonkathon.
No, actually, she doesn't. But the one that is currently pinned to the wall and sickened. Look, the first thing he's going to do is he's going to do a fortitude save
It's
to
just
attempt to throw up a
end
little
it.
bit. That's not going to do it.
No, it's not.
Then they're going to
I
attempt to
think that's
escape
a
from the
critical
grapple.
fail.
Is there a critical failure result
That
for the
probably won't do it.
wrenching? I don't think there is.
That's
That's-
for. I don't think so.
No. And that's not going to break out of the escape. So, in desperation, he's just going to swing with his sword. Actually, no. He's got a brother with him. He's going to raise his shield. And that is him done. And Tara.
Um. Gonna move. Oh, I didn't know that guy was there. Sorry.
That's fine. Attack of opportunity.
Surprise! Mm-hmm.
It was almost like he
Yeah.
was waiting in surprise for you. See, now they got the jangly guitar music to back them up a bit. They can actually hit things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, it's on a +0.
Hmm.
Yeah, alright.
It's fine.
I shall strike him back. I shall not strike him back. I shall raise my shield. And I'll give my boy my last action.
Oh, you're down to 1 hero point. Tara, I'll fix that up.
I've already fixed it on my character sheet, but it's just not reflected on the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I believe he was talking about the overlay.
So, what's his rapstallion doing?
Well, he's gonna finish his lunch.
Good. Don't leave anything. Don't
Yeah.
be wasteful.
That's gonna hit.
There we
That's
go.
probably gonna kill. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
But
Well,
are you
he's had
gonna
his lunch.
shield block?
Actually, no, that's a good idea.
What? Oh, yeah, his friend.
No, you're just... No, okay. Block, then take the damage. Nope, still dead.
So dead.
Well,
My master plan.
He tries to bring the shield up to block the claw, but unfortunately, Rapstalion's just a little bit too big and a little bit too strong. It just breaks the shield and finishes him off.
Yeah. Good boy. And now he will go for just a claw at the other guy as well.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yep.
Alright.
That's my
Taro
turn.
done. Compostifer.
Alright. I'm gonna have a think. On this guitar strumming lady back here.
She's fine.
You're fine.
Nat 20.
So for your recall knowledge,
Yeah.
society or performance?
Okay. I'll go society. I got a 30 again.
That's 2 20s in a row, but okay. So a bard, yeah?
Yep. Bill figured that out. I'm glad Composter forgot there too.
Yes, a bard can use the power of
See-
music and performance to do magic.
Perhaps some sort of leader of this motley crew.
You would think so. She does seem a little bit more together than the
but
rest of
otherwise, but looks human.
them. Human-ish,
Or half elf,
Elfie?
maybe. Yeah.
potentially.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, by the looks of her kit, though, she does look like she has some rogue training as well.
Mm-hmm.
So sneak attacks are not outside the realm of possibility.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Did I get long throw or did I get something else? I got quick throw. Okay.
I mean,
That's different.
you got a natural 20 for your device's stratagem. I don't think it's gonna... I don't think the range penalties are gonna hurt.
No, probably not. But I don't think I get like super cool extra damage on bombs, which seems like a bummer. I'll do a quick weapon swap. Sheet this and draw this and yep, that's it. Cool. And then I'll fire at her, I guess.
Wonder what it's gonna result in. It's a critical hit!
It's a crit.
I am so surprised.
Wow, Matt.
Oh gosh. So yeah, you take stock of the situation and kind of look her over, pin her as a bard almost immediately.
And I want to shoot the the lower bridge of the guitar.
The lower bridge. She's
Yeah.
she is going to have
The
some
bolt
trouble playing the
runs up
guitar.
and goes.
Should have invested in a battle loop. I believe that's you done.
Yeah,
with the
that's
phosphor.
it. That is, yep. Have a think, have a weapon swap, have a shoot. Done.
Felix.
Felix, move. That's not gonna work. One.
So that's one move action.
That's one.
Old long legs, Felix.
to.
Oh wow, just going straight for her.
Good evening.
Yeah, that's a good place to stand, Felix. It was the only good place to stand, really.
Yeah, I've been seeing you measuring out
Check
those lines.
something. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Have you
sort of
seen
light
my
effect
joy of-
coming, right?
No matter what I do, and I'm hitting friends.
That's a hit.
Woo.
14 damage. She'll live. It's not great, but she'll live. Alright, and that's you done,
Bring it,
Felix?
buddy.
Ooh. And Tara. He looks to you,
Yep.
and then to the door behind him, where it looks like someone's kind of hastily jammed some furniture up to the door to keep it closed. And he's gonna give it a swift kick. And that will be enough.
God, I wish I had. I wish I had a reactive strike.
And then for a second action, he's
Yeah.
going to move to there.
I bet kicking a chair is a manipulate action, right?
Yes. So this is the second action. So for his third and final, he is going to attack Felix. And that'll be hit, thanks to flanking.
Ah.
God! This is fine. Absolutely fine. Veliana! How are you doing? Hopefully you can roll better
Yeah.
damage than I can.
We'll find out. We will find out. So, my first action
Yeah.
will be to summon a mirror in the square.
Yeah. Right there?
Yeah, right there. And my next two actions, which are going off of this meta magic, the spell shape, I apologize. I'm gonna Inner Radiance Torrent.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I love Inner Radiance Torrent. What a great spell.
As gonna do this, and then I think it's that for the rest of it.
Up that way somewhere. Yeah, fantastic. I love it. That's so good.
Yeah, just gonna double. Okay, 40,
Yeah, no, that's... Yep.
and there's 60. So it's gonna hit. Gonna hit Rapstallion. This
That's full damage.
Hobgoblin and our friend.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Inner Radiance Torrent. Get to make some saves.
I'm getting there. Oh god, that's
It's a basic DC.
Okay,
reflex.
I'm gonna re-roll that one and use my last.
Oh my god.
And I think Antara might be using her last.
I'm gonna
to-
use my last hero point to reroll my boy.
Oh, actually rolled decent damage.
It won't let me.
It might be because it's animal companion. You can just right click reroll twice, something instead of hero point.
Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Nice.
So Rapstallion will take half. So will she. I was really hoping for her to take double. I'm disappointed.
There we go.
I mean, half is still gonna.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, but it's not, 6 is not 26.
That is true.
On the bright side, I mean, Felix can crit her next turn and do that. And then that is me done.
As we see a giant ray of light strike out, bounce off a magically conjured mirror. For their part, well, this raider really wants to get to the caster all of a sudden. But it looks like that's not going to be happening because there's just too much there. So instead, he's going to do the smart thing. He's going to retreat back a bit. Take a strike at Felix. Hopefully I roll minimum damage again. I did not. And then he's gonna raise his shield. But that is done. For our bard, she's in a lot more pain than she would be liking.
Yeah. Did she get the jump on us, or did we get the jump on her?
Felix,
Hello.
reactive strike.
Okay.
Sorry, you have the option to do a reactive strike.
Oh no, I'm doing it. Yeah.
Okay.
No, for going for no reason.
I called it.
Oh no, look. 5 hit points left.
So just her failing would.
Well, look, I have
Well,
seen
I'll
Felix
find
roll really low or just straight up miss.
It's true.
I don't know. I don't think that's ever happened.
Oh, I was meant to talk about my laser.
I'm a foreign.
And we're gonna take that inspired courage off of everyone. But she is now dead.
Boo.
She was gonna cast invisibility too. Well, I do have good news and bad news.
Kinda did that.
At the bottom of the round,
A dragon appears.
I wouldn't say a dragon.
Yes, I was privy to this as I clipped through the wall a little bit. I thought that might be the case. But
You didn't
I
warn
dare
us.
not metagamed.
So I'll be adding these two to the initiative. And I'll add him. All right. And Tara,
Yo.
it's your turn. Felix is kind of surrounded, but otherwise fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna move down into flanking for him. Move, strike.
That's a hit.
Some damage. Yep.
He's okay with that for now.
Raise my shield.
We're absolutely going to be
and
playing
then give my
checkers in a
last.
second.
What?
To Rapstallion? Easy done.
Yeah. I might bring him over. Oh,
You're gonna clip around the wall a little bit, yeah. That'll do it.
there we go. And so he gets a move, and then he'll take a swipe at this guy as well.
Yep.
Just a swipey. Nothing fancy. And that's my turn.
He's badly injured now, so he's not having a fun time. Alright, the Raider. Well, Composter, you're pretty much right there.
The red side
Door
has
him.
an action to open the door.
Oh, they did that as part of their initiative.
Ew.
God, can't please everyone. He is,
I saw
however,
him before he could open the door.
he is going to attempt a push, or a shove, I should say, on you, Compostifer.
Oh yeah. Very good.
How does that do against your fortitude DC?
Against- Fort DC,
Mhm.
not good enough.
Not good enough? Well, he's just gonna swing at you then.
Oh, that's not even good enough for my fort DC.
Oh god. Yeah, no, that tracks. That's him done. Compostifer! It would seem that this building is occupied-o.
Yeah. Fair.
Occupido?
Occupied.
I'm terribly sorry, good gentlemen. I was just looking for the bathroom.
I could tell you look like shit.
Can you just hold this, please?
That came from
I'll
the
give
guy
it
up
to
to
the
the side here,
guy.
by the way.
I'll give it to the guy at the top.
Oh, there's a guy to the side?
Yep. Compostifer could see him. That's a hit.
Cool.
You don't have to worry about the splash damage from that, Veliana. The window's gonna take it.
No, not for a wall. But yeah. Oh, that was a. Oh no. Yeah, that's right. It's yep. Carry on. Yeah, that guy at the top can take the brunt of it, and the other guy can take the splash.
Bleed damage in this economy.
Mm. Yeah, that's right.
Anything else,
How far away is
Compostifer? Or is that
Veliana?
done?
I would like to shut the door, please.
It is an interact action to shut the door.
That's fine.
Oh, where's him in the initiative? Oh, that's so far down. Okay, so it would be Turner next, but he's going to be delaying until the other guy can open the door
Mm-hmm.
because he
That
doesn't
seems
want
reasonable.
he doesn't want to waste his actions on it.
I will quickly poke my head back to Veliana and point to the wall, so that you're aware. There's two more raiders in here. One of them will hopefully bleed to death if we keep the door open, and there's another.
I can see the first two.
Oh, okay, right. There's a
But I can't
there's
see
a dude.
Turner.
He's got a crossbow.
See, like
he
straight
look-
ahead from the door.
He's at the other end of the room, like over here somewhere.
Okay.
He looks like a know-it-all.
I mean, that's accurate. Felix!
That's my turn.
Okay, gonna give this injured guy a little pokey.
Just one action strike.
Just one action little pokey. Says
He says
one action little pokey.
he's gonna die, isn't he? You're gonna kill him, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know why it doesn't release that every time I use it.
Yep, no, he's super dead.
Then turn around. And just need to double check that real quick.
Just real quickly.
Just real quick. Yeah, no, that works. Turn around and vicious swing the other guy.
That's a hit.
Pop.
Yep. 25 damage as you strike him to near death.
Like,
And that's me done.
Yep. He is outnumbered and really doesn't have much of an escape plan.
I'll accept the surrender.
Nope, he's got a daring plan.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Does he have panache?
I'm sorry, did he just...
Yeah, he absolutely did. He strides over to the door.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
You sure about
Oh,
that?
he might. He might.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't.
It's the second hero point. Yep.
Yeah. He probably doesn't.
No.
He goes to open the door on the little center building, but as you kind of slice him up as he goes past, he just kind of stumbles forward and bangs heavily against it. Beliana,
close.
I believe it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah. Here's hoping that Compostifer gave me decent directions.
Decent
I'm gonna
enough.
summon a mirror in this square.
In that square, yep.
Fantastic.
Then it's a smaller
Does
line.
Does it point that way?
Yeah. As 10 30 brings me to
Ooh.
here.
Ooh.
Oh no.
No. It's right here.
No, it doesn't because you're counting this square twice. It will be
Oh,
one further.
am I? Oh, no, this is 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, okay, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
No,
30.
that's accurate. 30 to there.
Okay.
Yep.
All
And
right.
so,
Before
I
you
hope
do
it hits
that,
the eye if he's any squares over.
before that, this guy will do his reactive strike on you, Veliana.
Do I have cover because there's a whole window and half a wall in the way?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I don't have any villain points left, do I? No. Alright. That's a miss. So he does his forward sheet save. Failure. Success. And we hear swearing come from inside. As the guy kind of goes, "Oh fuck, that was too close."
Just about
The
tickled
one
me
bleed
to
damage doesn't do anything to this buddy, but this guy takes bleed as in this economy, and the guy that said "oh fuck" he succeeded, so no persistent bleed for him.
It was just out of reach.
Oh, was it?
Because I didn't. Yeah, because I didn't use like the point out action. I didn't. ping.
Yeah, no. That's why I was hoping.
Yeah, and I didn't want to say anything further. That's why I was kind of.
No, like I said,
Right,
I said
honest.
here. I started off with "here's hoping."
Yeah, exactly.
Because I
right.
didn't know
That
exactly where he was either. I thought.
that was genuinely entertaining, and that was a good call.
And bleed. And he'll take.
Oh, wait. Is there a third Obsidian Raider in there?
Yeah, from your
I only
perspective.
saw 2. But who knows?
There's three fort saves. That's why I was like, huh.
Right.
Oh no, I think you'll find that was his reactive strike.
Oh,
As
it
you
was.
casted the spell
yeah.
through the window,
Yep,
he tried to
long
attack
sword.
you.
Save. Yep.
Well, anyways, that's
Oh, so damn close
Oath
though.
hater.
Eterna, the Obsidian Oath hater. I'm okay with that. But for his part, this raider here, his first action is going to be to open the door.
Reaction closed door.
If only, right? If I had another action in my turn, I could have held the door. But here we are.
Coming
Now
soon
I guess
from...
I'm gonna cop smart ass.
I would like to-
smart assery.
I'd like to reactive strike his manipulate.
Coming soon from Obscura Gaming, the doorman archetype.
Mhm.
Just allows you to close doors in people's faces.
We are followers of old setup.
I've had enough players just sit indoors in my time.
Mhm.
It's a surprisingly effective strategy in this game, like in Pathfinder 2 particularly, because it is an action to open a door.
Yeah, it genuinely.
Well,
is.
also just chilling in a doorway like Compostford, like they have to get through Compostford to get out.
Mhm.
He is gonna stab you through the window, though.
He can try.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah, they'll still hit
To get-
even with cover.
To get some sort of like through cover window cover something.
They'll still hit.
Not enough.
Okay.
Oh, now I roll max damage.
Yeah, it's against me.
For his
That's
final
tracks.
action, he raises his shield.
Oh, false fatality's gone.
Now I
I
got
still
to
got
do
that
that
weird,
well, don't I?
spooky animation around me.
You can never be free of it. Oh, he succeeds. We'll still take that damage. All
Can we
right.
get a full picture of this guy?
This guy.
Yeah, zoom it up now that. Yeah. Yeah, he looks like a whack.
I say.
That's not annoying.
And lad, here you come.
My belt buckle is my face and also this idol.
Yeah. This
That's...
group, if they're affiliated, likes their
Well, I think his
kukri guide.
if we zoom in, his bracelet might also.
Yep. Good spot.
Jolly good.
Always for everyone. Update that token.
Tally ho. Yep.
Why would
Pip
you
consider-
only roll
no.
up one sleeve?
Matt, is this just Professor Elemental but in Pathfinder?
No, Professor Elemental would be wearing a pith hat. I have been over this with the
Yeah.
professor before, and he has said any representations of him in role-playing games, he must have a pith hat.
There you go.
I hate that so much.
One of the weirdest interactions I've ever had with someone on Twitter.
Huh.
All right, Matt, shoot me already.
Yeah, no, he is gonna shoot you.
On the
Mhm.
bright side, his ally gives you cover.
Yeah, fair. That's neat.
He is going to call out before he takes his shot. Now remember, good fellows, aim for the hard bits. As he gives himself
Imposter for nods. Yes.
Yeah.
Aim for my hard bits. That's a good
How
plan.
many bits of compy are hard?
I don't
There's
think
a
he's
few.
allowed to say that though.
I
Like,
think it's just
that's
teeth.
definitely a way to demonetize yourself.
Yeah, we're not rated for that on this streaming service.
Oh, we are actually.
But check out Compostif's OnlyFans.
We know that he has little trotters as toesies,
Yeah, he does.
and he
Yeah.
has to cut back his gums.
Yep.
This is just getting worse and worse, isn't it?
But he's got a dazzling smile with his gold teeth. He's got them installed in his elbow currently.
Great.
He is also attacking his
You know what? Just shoot him.
I love when elbows smile at me.
Mm-hmm. And they gleam with that little like noise, you know?
That's 11 damage, Compulsifer.
It's a
And-
being of variable viscosity.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like tomato sauce.
But
You hit him, he turns to liquid.
well, my favorite thing is like the air, like the bolt goes in through a soft part, hits a hard piece, keeps that going out through the back. It's just like a weird like apple core hits the ground.
My squiddly spooch.
Squiggly smooch.
He is gonna use the table for cover though, and that will be his final action.
Let's see.
And Tara. You're a little bit far away from the action now.
And Tara, can you
Yeah.
hold this door shut
I don't know,
after
can I?
me?
I can move
Oh,
Honestly?
yeah, you could.
here.
It might
No,
be
you
more
can't.
efficient. It might be more
Rapstallion
efficient.
could.
Yeah, I was about to say it might be
Yeah,
more efficient for you
run.
to stride, mount, command,
Tried. M to mount?
M.
Yeah.
It's not letting me because, oh, maybe. Okay, it's mounted me weird. I'm under him, apparently.
Good to mix things up.
Here we go.
Not under him anymore.
1 second.
Why?
There you go.
Sorry. Thank you.
No, you're right.
Alright, mounted. He was actually in this position here, I believe.
He was.
Okay, so move, mount, 2, and then come up behind?
Command?
I'm.
Yeah, come on to move him up. I guess.
I assume Rapstallion has reach? Or is that not a thing?
I don't
Not
think he
necessarily
does.
thing. He does not.
Yeah.
No.
If you kind of go so you're here, if you can make it to this
Yeah,
way, you
that's
can probably attack through the window at down one.
It won't let me.
Can you use the keyboard to arrow key your way there?
Every time I... Oh,
There we go.
okay. I was
Yeah.
arrow keying and it wasn't letting me go.
Oh,
It
okay,
was
fair.
With
making me
that-
dance around that corner.
Both of those dudes should be in reach now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They'll have
Yep.
some cover, but at least
We-
you can attack them.
Alright. So he's
Yeah.
moved and then he can attack one. Cool.
Correct.
Alright, Rappy.
We
Gonna
believe
make
in
you
you.
strike through the window. Be a good boy.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's my boy.
Meets beats. Good damage too.
There we go. That's me.
Alrighty. I mean, I do want to go
Smack it.
quickly through the visuals of that, because within the space of like 6 seconds, and her, at a run, mounted on the back of Rapstallion,
Mm-hmm.
then charged up and attacked.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Wait, no, went too far.
'cause he's a good boy.
That guy. Look, he's in formation. So he's just gonna attack you, Combuster.
Fair.
Still gonna miss though.
Mm-hmm.
Second swing. That is going to hit. And then he's going to raise his shield. There we go. Compostor, what is your reply?
Yeah, I don't know. I might do a think on this guy at the back there. And see what my options are like. And I would like to do some sort of knowledge-y check on them. Maybe a society again?
Society.
Alright. I got a 27.
Just having a quick look at the guy. He seems like most of the Obsidian Oath that you've run into kind of put off that cult fanatic vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this guy, although he is kind of like he wears their symbology and stuff like that, you definitely get the vibe out this guy. He's more of an opportunistic treasure hunter.
Yep. A bit more in it for themselves.
For the gold.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of gives you an idea of his countenance. Otherwise, he is something of a guide, and he can guide his allies on doing the best shots.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's got a watered-down version of Hunt Target.
Well, I feel like with my stratagem roll of 6, I'm not in the best position to be able to attack them. So I will quick bomber a It was the person that there was the what they call people that play music, bard, that did the fear thing, wasn't it? This person is helping them hit. I will quick draw a dread ampule.
Aww.
I know these guys' weaknesses as well, don't I? Yes.
They don't have much in the way of weaknesses, but
Maybe I'll try with a hero point. It's worse. Oh well. They can take 1 damage, and they can take 1 damage. I don't
On
know
a
how
critical
it works
failure, the
before.
bonus is entirely dealing no damage.
All right. Let me just delete this guy. Thank you.
that's all good.
I'm gonna shut the door.
God damn it! Keep that door open!
And on the bright side, this hobgoblin really does not want to play the reactive strike game.
I mean, that's partially me. That's also kind of
That's
like,
fair. Yeah.
Felix. Yeah, I'm not gonna pan the camera over to you because I know you're just gonna be rushing up.
Hey.
There we go.
Hey. You wanna refenestrate yourself?
I've never considered that as a turn of phrase.
Imposter turns around, drops to one knee, interlaces his fingers, and looks at Felix, with his arms held face up out in front of him.
Athletics check?
So,
Look, he's got another plan, obviously.
one action. So,
Eat you into something you don't want to do.
you've moved up,
Yep.
so you have 2 actions remaining.
Correct.
That would be a leap through the window,
Uh-huh.
followed by an athletics check to shove.
Cool.
It might not
I
be the
feel you
best
could
idea.
also,
Now that I think about it,
You could also theoretically use, Compy and Tara / Rapstallion saddle or something to give you leverage. to like pull yourself through.
If you want to do it, Felix, it's going to be an athletics check. Yeah, of
Oh.
course.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that against their fortitude. That is a critical success, so you can push him up to 10 feet.
If you can surf a pterodon, you can
Yeah, right.
fly kick a
Push
goblin through
goblin,
a.
I guess. Alright, I'm going to have to move you, though. But did you want to push him back 5 or 10 feet?
Hey, so is it push back or push to wherever I choose?
Well, if you want to push him out this way, you can.
I was just thinking out the same window I just came in.
No. It has to be away from
Okay.
your approach.
That's fair, yeah. No, I'll just push him back into the room.
Back into the room. 10 feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like some high-grade
Push him.
wrestler shit to do that, though.
Right.
It's Felix.
I've put you there.
Yeah.
Yep. Because you can follow as a part of a shove. So yeah, Felix. Launching off Composter's hands.
Uh-huh.
Using Rapstallion Saddle as kind of a grip point to get the angle right. Feet first, you smash through the window, kicking the hobgoblin back a good 10 feet before sliding into like the superhero stance with your greatsword out. We hear the like shink go through the air.
Everyone is very impressed.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen better.
And Tara would be a little bit impressed.
Alright. That is you done though, Felix.
Yeah, I think so.
Legolas bullshit, that's what it is, Ninzad. Veliana!
Yeah. So they've lost their pack, their formation thing.
Thank you for the reminder. I do need to remove that from them now. They do not get the extra bonus to their armor class.
Voting was invented by hell.
That I can accept.
Very accurate.
Reinvented refenestration. That turn of phrase gets me.
Refenestration.
Yes.
Who are you evil-eyeing, Veliana?
I can only see one.
Easy done.
Oh.
Yeah, that tracks.
Look, he is more angry at the door than anything else at the moment.
Yeah. I lucked out and got a crit fail this session, so I'm happy. He can take that crit success. Gone through a notable number of spells, so I'm gonna stick to cantrips for here
Oh.
on out.
No, look, this is a mini dungeon.
I don't know how to take that.
It just makes sense that you're spending a lot of your slud spells here.
Yeah, I'm currently looking like I've used half my spell slots. I really might want to hold off in case we have more encounters today. Oh. Use my
Session's
last
almost
hero
done.
point.
There we go.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have Facebook? Gotcha.
Oh, that I went to hit roll damage and I apparently hit.
Yeah, no, you're
attack roll.
fine. I will delete that one.
I was in the middle of deleting it. Alrighty. Let's see here. Ooh, that's
Good damage, too.
decent damage. A 3, a 4,
Yeah.
a 4, and a 1.
We're good.
He gets the smack of
and-
the face bolt in the side and just kind of looks angrily at the door, then looks to you, Veliana.
Veliana points back to the door.
It was the door. Promise.
I believe that's you done though, Veliana.
Yeah, that's me done.
Alright.
Kind of wish that I had an action left just to say, yeah, no, it actually was the door.
Alright. Oh, it's the wrong raider too.
Oh, he can't even open the door.
Turner can delay until next turn.
No,
delay
he would
if
do
you-
that.
turn.
No, he's at the bottom of the initiative. He can't delay for shit.
He can skip his turn though.
Yeah, he could do that.
They
It's
could
true.
absolutely
That's probably
do that.
the winning tactic there. Yeah.
He's going to stop by raising his shield, Felix.
Okay.
Then he's going to attempt to
Interesting
use
choice.
it to shove you.
Okay.
Shield bash. Oh.
How's that do against your
Ooh.
Fortitude DC?
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do it. He shoves you back 5 feet.
Oh, I like this.
And as a part of that, he gets to follow you by 5 feet,
Neat.
bringing him back into formation.
Thanks.
Like, they don't know about your swipe. This is just them being very clever.
Super clever.
He does miss with his sword strike, though. Turner, for his part, is kind of gauging his options right now.
He has an opportunity for surrender.
He
Yeah, he
does.
does. And the elf through the window again.
Gotta hate when that happens.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, no, he's gonna do something dumb.
Is he Santa Clausing? Matthew!
What? As we hear him go, oh, what? Well, it looks like it's time for Turner to get out of here. As he scrambles, as he scrambles into the fireplace and starts to shimmy his way up.
Oh my.
Gob 1, Gob 2. Okay, I see.
I want to just like point out to the goblins, this is who you're working for.
With.
With.
I don't even think it's with anymore, my dudes.
Yeah, no,
yes,
he's gonna continue using his actions to get the fuck out of here.
If you can't hit anyone, Antara, you could delay until after my turn.
I was actually gonna ask how tall this building was.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
That's way better than what I was thinking.
Alright, let's just put him back in there.
Not so fast.
Update participants. Initiative value 11. The building is a little bit high, but he has emerged
Hold
onto
the
the
silver
roof
up.
at 20 feet.
So it's like
Fucking quick climber.
20 foot.
Oh, he's scrambling, my dude. He's quick on his feet to begin with, and he's also pretty damn good at athletics to begin with.
So like, to climb up the roof, or like, jump, grab, scramble up the roof while mounted. What would that be? Would that be like an acrobatics?
If you're
Rapstallion
getting,
have a climb speed?
he does not.
No, he didn't actually.
But
Oh, okay.
Rapstallion
Last time
does
it
have
was-
athletics.
He's also got acrobatics.
Acrobatics is not used for high jumping, believe it or not.
Wow, that does surprise me.
It surprises a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not used for jumps in general.
It's good for
Otherwise-
landing.
It is good for landing. But
Yep.
it will be an athletics check to do the high jump.
Yep.
And depending on how well he does, because he's a large-sized creature as well. As previously established, the saddles for the Shotolashu are kind of equipped for this.
I've climbed a tree before with
Yeah.
him, so I figured this is just man-made. I'm
Man-made
just gonna
tree.
be like, Did I see that guy go up that chimney? I think I saw that guy go up the chimney. Rappy,
you did.
we're going up. And I'm giving him the actions to... Oh, my boy.
Nice.
Look, with Rapstallions, with 2 actions, Rapstallion will be able to get onto the roof. And for
There's
the
my
interest of
baby.
making things a little bit just easier all around for everyone, what I'm going to do...
He's up on the roof. Here we go.
Everyone can clearly see, like, the 20 feet above.
Yep, digging it.
Alright.
Yep.
You have 2 actions remaining on Tara, and you are, like, within striking distance of Turner.
Back down.
My first was going to be, hey, surrender. And when he doesn't, hit him.
I mean, do it to intimidate.
Or diplomacy. Yeah.
Or
Sorry,
to-
Jim. No, that's not my call.
Yeah,
My
true.
bad.
Could I do a diplomacy to be like, you're outclassed, lay down your weapons, I'll take you, like, I'll keep you alive.
Give me a diplomacy
And
check.
you earnestly mean that.
Yeah, that was. My thought process was like, yeah, that sounds like, stay with me or you die.
Yeah.
He's going to consider his options.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of go, you know what? I think it's time for Turner to reconsider his options. And he drops his weapons.
I know.
Well, I guess I spend my last action to bind him with rope.
It takes a little bit more than that, but yeah, that's easy done.
Cool.
Go up 1, go up 2.
Just shout down to the guys, got him!
Mm-hmm.
Those are great names if I do say so myself.
You did good. Alright, go up 2. As far as he's concerned, he's kind of backed into a corner because this room doesn't really have exits at this point.
But Felix is the one in the corner.
I have a door right there.
Yeah, but there's a compostopher on the other side of it. He's not going to
Yeah,
make
he's
that
friend
easier. Depends on your definition of friend.
Well, he can be any shape you want.
Attacking you though, Felix.
Yeah.
7 damage. Raise shield, 2nd strike.
My blood.
There we go. Critical strike.
Whoa.
Oof.
I bet you wish that I was able to heal you now, buddy.
You're busy.
You're not
I
even here.
understand.
Gob 2, frustrated with the door, turns his anger on you, Felix.
No,
And
I
just-
understand.
Just starts laying into you. Compostopher. From beyond the door.
I don't even have that in my hand anymore. I'll swap that. Do this. Do this. Oh, hey guys. What's going on in here? Oh no, that's bad. Let me try again. That's still bad. Ugh. Down. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Brutus. Reposition.
Yeah.
Alright, attempt that athletics.
Yeah.
That is going to be a success. Where are you moving him?
Here, please.
As you drag him out the doorway.
Excellent.
I like to think it was like kind of that situation where it's like you pass him vaguely through your mush, like.
I reached out and grabbed him, but I didn't then like pick him up and move him. I just sort of like siphoned him through. Yeah, thank you. You're quite right.
I love that.
Psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
But to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who had to witness that, like.
Also, you kind of just yoinked him through the doorway as well, because he was very focused on Felix.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably wasn't expecting that.
That's you done though, Compostifer?
Yeah, I would like to close the door because that would be funny, but I'm out of actions to do so. So, yeah.
The door stays open. Felix!
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start hitting this guy. So he's got nothing badly injured. I think I'll just use a regular hit.
Oh, look, neither of them are doing great. That's a hit.
Will that be enough? Nope. Yes.
Yes!
Yeah.
He goes down.
Is enough.
Swipe.
Sorry, I continue to further make you spend actions. My mistake.
Oh, you know what? It's fine.
It's a hit! Good
Yay.
damage. And that is enough to take him down as well.
There we go.
The streets are riddled with blood.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly mine.
Yeah, literally.
No, that's
And-
that's the room.
And Turner surrendered, so... What? No fanfare?
We did it.
Da-na-na-na-na-na.
I think one of my
Down,
mods
down,
is
down.
broken.
Oh no.
There we
There
go.
it
We're
is.
just gonna do that
Broken mod.
manually.
Loot?
Loot?
Similar.
Look, I will say there is actually a fair bit of loot around to pick through. But considering the time...
We
Oh,
do
no, no.
Just
We do it off screen.
there.
No, the sound is called loot in Discord.
Ah!
That's why I said the word loot.
Well, one of the loots is a loot.
That's true. Lute.
Anyway, I will end the session there, because this seems like a good point to end it on. We can come back next week with finishing off the markets, because there is one or two things left to do, and maybe some interrogation of Turner as well. But, with our heroes continuing to explore Skywatch, they're slowly uncovering more and more of the Obsidian Oath, but the mystery as to what they're actually doing here still remains. If you want to find out how the mystery continues and whether our heroes find out more, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, where we continue Gatewalkers, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Marco Gelfi. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours, where I'll be posting it on the YouTube, so be sure to be following on all the socials and stuff like that. Also, I am going to be trying a pretty big push to get to like 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, because apparently that's the bracket I need to hit to get on the press list for Paizo, so I can get the free PDFs and early access to
Okay.
stuff.
Look, this is a good goal. So streaming to YouTube makes sense, yeah?
Yeah. If I can get to 1,000, if I can get to 1,000 people on YouTube, I'll get early access to all the books, and I can start doing all the other things that like No Nat and Swing Ripper and all those other cool people get to do, and be like,
If
hey,
you
have
happen to
seen this
find
cool
yourself listening to the VOD currently on YouTube right now, hit the subscribe button.
'Cause look, I
Don't
know
Even if you don't
like.
think, you know,
And,
it
yeah.
helps us out immensely.
And if you don't have to like turn on notifications if you don't want to. I suggest do because all the content is great. Though
I've got
might be a bit
scripted
of
content
bias
on the
there.
way as well.
Oh,
Like, I
There's,
actually recorded some stuff this week as well. So I'm going to see whether I can push through my own objections to my voice and see if I can actually do some proper editing on it.
There's also a short regarding how handling troops in Foundry.
have to do
I
more of
don't know if
those.
that still applies.
Oh no, it
Given-
still works.
Still works? Wonderful.
Still works. I had to do it recently for reasons.
For reasons. That's
I
not
can't say
concerning.
that. The players are here.
Mm.
To
However,
murder us.
regarding a raid, if you should raid someone, I'm probably gonna have a look and be like, it's gonna be the Ducks, isn't it?
It might be the Ducks.
Yeah, no, it's
They
gonna
are
be the
pretty
Ducks.
great.
Natural 30s is doing Dungeons and Dragons.
See, I'd raid the board more plays, but I'm not allowed to raid him. Like, he's got raid blocks on. And I understand why, but still.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Natural 30s is apparently Australian.
Natural 30? Let's have a quick look.
Yeah, natural 30 with an S at the end. 30 is the number.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
We've watched these people before. These faces are familiar to me.
Yeah.
oh, we have two. You know
Yeah.
what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. So yeah,
They
we're
might be
gonna.
near the end as well, but worth it.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna be raiding into natural 30s. They are currently playing Dungeons and Dragons. I get the feeling they might be ending out soon, but let's see if they
Yeah.
share the love on.
I just. Oh, that it's a fan. I thought this person was waving, but no, they got a
spelled it
weird
wrong.
like hand fan.
I always do that. There we go. So stick around for the raid if you can. Tell them I said hi, all that other fun stuff. I'm probably going to raid and run, unfortunately, just because of the hour, etc. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone!
Bye.
Good night.